Welcome, you absolute legends. I am Former Phrase. I am Pete. I am back, and today I'm going to go over 12. Sorry, that was bad maths. Of new fragrances that, if you were starting a collection off, these fragrances will help you because they're cheap, they're inexpensive, and they'll give you a good range of fragrances that will help you. So I'm going to break down into three different groups. We're going to have day or evening fragrances, like fresh summer or spring summer fragrances, and then most versatile fragrances I can give you. They're all going to be under 30 £35. There's one that's slightly over, but I'll tell you about that one in a minute. So I'm going to crack straight on into this, and the first one we're going to do is all-rounders. These are going to be the 4 all-rounders that you buy. These, they're like your Swiss Army knives. Pick one of these and you'll be good to go for any of them. So we're going to start off with this one first. Now, this isn't a great performer. However, for the price, I think it's decent. It's from House of Calvin Klein. It's CK1 Gold. Now, this one is a bit of a unique one because Calvin Klein is notoriously bad for performance. Now, this isn't much better. This is because you're 5 to 6 hours on my skin. But the reason I like this one the most is because it's got fig, bergamot, violet leaf, vetiver, and gaiac wood. And this is a really unique way of putting it on CK1. Came out in 2016. Really good fragrance. Like I say, it's pretty versatile on the fact that because it's got freshness and some woods, it will work pretty much any time of the year and you're good to go. Again, I haven't tried this in winter yet, but who knows. But this one was my first one, CK1 Gold. Second one is from the House of Abercrombie and Fitch, and it's Authentic. Now, this one, again, grapefruit, pink pepper, sage, lavender, and some clear woods. Again, you're starting to get into the genre of having some citrus with some woods. They're great for being versatile. And this one, again, this actually performs pretty well on my skin. I get a good solid 7 hours out of this. For the price, the CK1 costs about 16 quid. This costs about 24, 25 pounds. So again, I'm not breaking your bank account, and I'm making sure that you've got fragrances that are pretty well versed. This is a 100ml bottle for 25 quid. I tell you now, it's a steal of the century. So Authentic by Abercrombie & Fitch is my second one. My third one is a little bit of a gem. This costs under 20 quid. And you're getting 135ml. Now that is insane for the price point. But the only difference is this one, again, doesn't perform well. I get 5 to 6 hours on my skin. So, but that juice, the amount of juice you're going to get will last you a long time. It's Dunhill Century. Now, the bottle is cool. The cap is a pain in the butt to get off, I'll be honest with you. But the bottle looks amazing. And yeah, it's got some mandarin orange, neroli, cardamom, and some sandalwood in this. And this, again, you've got the freshness with the woods. I'm kind of getting it so that these sort of fragrances are really easy to pull off. Anyone can pull them off. I don't care if you're 20, 25, 30, 35. Whenever you start collecting the odd fragrance or two, these ones are great to have in your arsenal, just as you can quickly bang them on and you're never going to be smelling bad at all with any of these. So that's my third choice. My fourth one is a little bit of an unusual one. So this one comes from the house of Cerruti 1881. It's called Riviera. Now, I don't really talk about this one much because I haven't used it that much. But yeah, this one worked. This is a slight different variation on this one. So this goes with the leather rather than the woods. So orange, mint, patchouli, and some leather goes into this. And this one, again, runs you 100ml under 20 quid. That's an insane goodly deal. And Cerruti is quite an unknown house, to be honest. If you're not bothered about houses and you don't really think, oh, well, I need to see this, that, and the other, Cerruti 1881 is a really underrated house. So these fragrances, this one lasts me a good 6 hours on my skin. And again, projection's decent. Everything's decent on these 4. So there's the first one. So these are your Swiss Army knives that are going to make your life a lot easier. You can just bum reach, put them on any time of the year, and they're good to go. Alright, we've got through your Swiss Army knives. Now we're going to go in for your fresher fragrances. These are fragrances that, if it gets really, really warm, yes, they'll work, but these will work even better in the heat. So the first one I'm going with is from, so this one. Sorry, picked up the wrong one. So in the house of Armaf, this is niche red ruby. Now this is designed for women. Don't get this twisted. This is not something that you'll smell like a woman. You won't. What you'll smell is mandarin orange, lily of the valley, vanilla, and some sandalwood. It is a really it's more masculine than it is feminine. But what it is very juicy, very fresh, very uplifting. And because it's got a few bits of woods in it, this is a little bit more unusual for a fresh fragrance because it's like very fruity, very thin. Most of them normally have like aquatic notes like that. But this one, for the price you're going to pay is £23 for this one. This is a great little number. Armani Niche Red Ruby is the first one. So my next one, if I remember correctly, this one. Right, so the next one is from the house of Azzaro, and Azzaro do fantastic ones. Now, you could interchange this with other ones, but it's on the chrome line and it's intense. You could put aqua on, you could put the extreme one in. I thought to give some love to this one today because, quite frankly, no one gives this any love. Came out in 2015. Atomizers are really good on these. Ginger, jasmine, musk, and some amber. Again, a great fresh fragrance. Lasts a good amount of time. I get good 6 to 7 hours on my skin. So for a fresh fragrance, again, 100ml bottle runs you about 25 quid. This is a great little number to pick up, and it will also help you even in the cool weather. Actually, this one will work. So will the chrome extreme and the aqua one, but I haven't got those two. I thought, like I say, I would like to give some love to the intense one. Any of the chrome ones, apart from Under the Pearl, are pretty decent. So Azzaro fragrances are good ones to hit into. So that's my second one, Azzaro Chrome Intense. Third one is this one, and this one is a little bit more unusual. It's from the house of issey miyake, and some of the issey miyakes are very expensive because they're the evening ones. But these ones, L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme Sport. Oh, it's great. It's bergamot, grapefruit, vetiver cedar, and some ambergris, and this one will work brilliantly. If you've got a hot day in the office, this will work. It smells very fresh, very clean, very uplifting. Just because it says sport on it doesn't mean it's a sporty fragrance. You can interchange these with your work too. So again, great. Actually, all of these will work great in the evening as well. So if you've got a warm evening, you could wear these and you'll be absolutely fine. So the next one is issey miyake L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme Sport. Lastly, on this one is a real cheapy gem, and I kid you not, from the house of Mercedes-Benz, it's The Move. So, that's it. Grapefruit, sea nuts, salt, and some tonka and some cardamom. Sorry, I've lost my breath then. And in this, again, the salt really helps it power out some more things. The sea notes are definitely there, definitely aquatic. And again, this is a 100ml bottle. Yep, for 25 quid. Again, Mercedes-Benz do good fragrances. Again, you could mix this up with maybe some like Bentley fragrances or some other ones, which I'll show you in a bit. But this one again, The Move by Mercedes-Benz, sorry, is a real good one. So for 25 quid, bargain. So that's your fresher versions that you can use. Alright, we're going to round out with the evening fragrances for a full winter, but you can even pull these off in the spring and summer if it's a cool enough night. But if you have a warmish night, you can wear the fresher ones. So you can pick and choose which you like in this. So this one is where I go with this one. Now this is the one that will cost you a little bit more than 35. A 50ml bottle costs about 38. 100ml bottle costs you about 45. Some of the Givenchy, it's pie. And that's the original bottles that it came in. Oh, it's everything you want in a fragrance. It's got mandarin orange, vanilla, almond, neroli, and anise, and some of the notes. It's like a slightly burnt sugar taste, and it just smells incredible. Honest to God, it's one of the best fragrances out there. If you're willing to pay a little bit more, but you can pick these up pretty easily anywhere. So highly underrated. Givenchy Pie is my first one. The next one is go on right minute. From the house of Bentley, and Bentley do amazing fragrances as well. This is why I've put this in here. It's Bentley for Men. It's the original one. It's not Bentley for Men Intense, because Intense is great, but you can only pull it off in the winter, and it's got to be a cool winter night. It's very intense. This one, it's still got that rum. It's still got woody notes. It's got cinnamon, benzoin, and some leather in it. But it's dialed right back that you can wear it more often than just in the dead cold of winter. Great fragrance. It projects like a monster. But the price you're paying for this is about 22, 23 quid for a 100ml bottle. This is a great way to have a good, sexy fragrance for not spending too much money. And I guarantee you, no one has ever said to me, "Oh my God, you smell bad." No, they love this one. So Bentley for Men is my second option. My third option is this one. And it's from the house of Lafata. It's a raghba Wood Intense. Now this one is a real surprise because it's cost 12 to 13 quid. Oh, it's just caramelly. It's got oud, it's got cashmere wood, it's got vanilla, amber. It really does stand on its own, and for the price you're paying is ridiculous. This runs me 12 quid. The performance is about 8 hours. That's insane. I mean, that's probably the deal of the century. So this one is a great one to have in your arsenal. If you're not really wanting to spend too much money, this is the one. And you could like put that with a couple of others. You're good for a whole year, because this will last you a long time. And if you want to go out and smelling good, this is one of them. So rounding off the last ones is from the house of Banana Republic, and this one is called Black Walnut. Now the only downside with Black Walnut, it does not perform brilliantly. It is definitely a going out fragrance. It lasts about 4 hours, but in those 4 hours, it's got cognac, it's got tobacco, it's got some cedars, some of the notes in this. This thing will definitely do the job well. The projection is about 45 minutes, 30 minutes to 45, but it's a close to your skin style scent, sorry. And honestly, it will do really well. And this one runs you about 22, 23 quid. So again, you're not spending too much money, and you can enjoy yourself and know you smell amazing. So this is the last one. That's my 4 for the going out. Right, so there you have it. 12 fragrances. Sorry, I can't do maths. I must be sacked. 12 fragrances. If you're wanting to start a new collection and you have no idea where to start, those would be 12 that you could choose from. That will help you start your collection. You pick one out of each one. Cool. If you want just one of the Swiss Army knives, it's fine. It's just to get you so you can get to wear fragrances and feel better about yourself. And that's what I wanted to do. My scent of the day, remember the classic here, is Lalique Pour Homme, and this is the EDT, and it was a lovely. Oh, it's just gorgeous. It's one of the best fragrances, and this again runs you about 24, 25 quid. Lalique is massively underrated. I could have put some Lalique in there as well, but I thought I'd show you what I was as my scent of the day. But this is the Lalique Pour Homme EDT. Let me know in the comments what your scent of the day is, and if you want a top 10 list, a fragrance review, or a question, please hit me up. Honestly, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all your support so far. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you can do. It's completely free. So you can just hit that subscribe button. As always, if I'm on Instagram, if I'm refreshed. And finally, as always, you absolute legends. Smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.